All right, so after we've gotten it a little bit more loosened up, we've freed up a little bit of range of motion for that shoulder, for that specific movement. Now what we want to do is try to strengthen it in that position right there, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to replicate the active reach. So in this case, it's going to be an extension into that internal rotation right here. And you're going to find a point where you can kind of wiggle that guy up to find a nice stretch into that shoulder up there. What we're gonna do from this position is, for one, we wanna make sure we're not insanely flared out like we're trying to cheat that right there, right? Keep it relatively simple, a little pull of the hip and rib into each other where they're stacked over the top, ribs are over the top of the hips. But what we wanna do here is we are just going to work on a little bit of contract and relax. Ironically, they're both gonna feel a little bit challenging. So what this is gonna look like, we're gonna be here in this passive stretch right off the bat, just because we're hanging out here. You're going to bring the backside of your fist like you're trying to rotate it through the ribs. So it'd be like you're in that position, but you're trying to rotate it into your spine back here. So I'm here, I'm gonna be here, and I'm gonna go for 10 seconds. I just wanna do it like a 60% effort. And right now, what it would look like is I'm trying to pull the back of my fist in through my ribs right here. So this is actually the easier part right here. 4 more seconds, 3, 2, 1. Then I wanna think about trying to pull my fist off, and I'm trying to pull my elbow and fist back together to just create a little bit more extension and internal rotation in this active sense right here. 3, 2, 1. Now I might go for a little bit of an extra reach up. I'm gonna reset. Back of the fist is going into the ribs again, so I'm pushing into this direction. 5, 4, 3, and then I'm going to pull off the hand and the elbow and try to go with an upward reach here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We really have to manage the intensity that we want to go with this, just because a lot of times we need to make sure that we're not going so hard where that upper trap is going to want to try to take over and cramp up on us. So just play with the range of motion. Try to see at what angle, for instance, how much you need to reach up or down to get you the most extension and internal rotation right there. But again, play around with it, get a couple of rounds in, and see the difference that it can make on just an active reaching test right there.